Okay, hi everyone. So today we're going to be talking about device management on myviewboard.com. So let's get started. Make sure to like the video so that we know that you're watching, and then also throw your questions to the hostname live stream, as always. And you can also comment your questions below, and we'll be able to answer it after the live stream. So, today we're going to be talking about the device management aspect on myViewBoard.com. So, device management is basically a tool for entity admins to manage their multiple installations of myViewBoard software. So, to access, you would have to go to the entity management tile under in myviewboard.com after you've logged in, and you would also need to be the admin for the entity in order to access this part of the management tile. So, how do I add devices to manage? Basically, you'll be able to add your device under the management tile. So you would download the device management tool, install the app on the device to manage, and then open the app in order to show the 6-digit PIN for it to display on the screen. And then on the myViewBoard device management page, you'll be able to click on the add device, provide the 6-digit PIN, and then you'll be able to specify a short name for the device, and you'll be able to add the device under your entity management. So let me show that real quick. So you'll be able to enter the entity management page by signing in. So after you've signed in, you should be able to see the entity management tile right here, and you can go ahead and click on it. And you'll be able to see there's a device tab on the right side of the screen. So go ahead and click that. And this is a screen that you'll be shown. So on the below, you'll be able to see all the devices available. And if you want to add a device, go ahead and click on the top tile over here, and you'll be able to enter the 6-digit PIN on your device and then provide a device name and go ahead and add. So it's a pretty simple and sort of says it for itself kind of option. So once you've added your device, if you have multiple devices, you'll want a way to sort of organize all your devices. So we have a few ways you can organize these. First, you'll be able to create groups to sort of group different devices different into different aspects. So let's say you have 3 devices in a meeting room 1 and 2 devices in meeting room 2, and you want to separate them and know which ones to manage. You'll be able to create a group on the side panel and give it a name as you wish. So, you can also go ahead and change the different aspects of the group. So you can expand the group dropdown and then click on the group with the devices added, add different add more devices to each group, and you'll be able to um, select the devices that you want, and it will appear on the device list for the group. So another way to organize your devices would be to star the devices that you sort of want to favorite. You'll be able to star different devices next to the name of the devices that you have already added, and you'll be able to filter it by the star tab. So you'll also be able to modify the group membership of a device. So all you have to do is locate the device that you want to update, click the device name, and then click on the pencil icon under the device properties page and go ahead and add or remove, and you'll be able to finish modifying different devices. So let me show that on the page. So let's say I want to create a group. So I will just go ahead and click the add a group on the side panel, and you'll be able to create a group name on here. So let's say I want to do live stream. So the group name will appear right here, and you'll be able to add devices onto here. So let's say I want to add a device. I already have a device add it to my entity management or to my device management page, I'll be able to add this device to the group, and then it should be able to show up. And let's say I want to star this specific device. I'll be able to click on the star icon on the right side. So now it's started. It should show up on my star tab on the side panel, and you'll be able to see it in the star tab. It's pretty easy. Depending on different ways that you want to organize your devices, you'll be able to do them accordingly. So I'm gonna switch my mic go over to Roderick, and he'll be able to explain even more about device management.
So it's my turn. Thank you, Tiffany, for that very important information. Okay, so I'm going to do the hardware demo. So a few days ago, I recorded myself playing with my viewer device management, and I'm going to show the video to you right now. Video. Okay, so now this is the default page that you see when you sign into my viewboard. Now I just click entity management over here. And as you can see on the side panel, we do have an entry, devices. So if I click devices, this should automatically redirect me to the myViewBoard device management landing page. Okay, so as you can see, I already have one entry here. So I already have registered one myViewBoard. I'm gonna show, it's okay. So this is the myViewBoard hardware that I have registered. Now, to register a hardware to my viewer device management, you need to install an app first on the my viewer device. Okay, I already have it installed on this device. So if you click on the device management app, it will show you the screen. The screen gives more info. Yep. So the check mark says that I'm connected. So let's go back to the home screen. Okay, so device management allows you to do a lot of stuff. Uh, it allows you to control, it even allows you to control your myViewBoard installation remotely. So as you can see, if I hover over this line, it gives me a summary of the device information for this hardware. So device info, network, memory, storage. Okay, and then if I click this, this will give me access to a lot more, I would say, hardware features of my viewboard, which means I can adjust the sound. I'm gonna lock this and see. Let's see what happens. So if I toggle the lock button, you see this message, the screen locked. Okay. Another thing that we can do is we can change source. So currently it's on Android, but I can switch to the PC version. Okay, so if I click the PC, it should switch automatically to the PC. However, when this device boots up, it automatically loads Android. So what happens if we click PC, it will boot up the Windows 10 installation and this IFP. Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll just move to Android for now. But what this means is that you can actually have it uh, not running, and then if you change source, Windows will start to run. Okay, there's also a power setting. But now let's try broadcasting. So broadcasting a message. So we can do a text broadcast. We'll start with information first. So I'll start with the sample message. This is a test message. Okay, and then I'm gonna choose my loop time. Probably forever, maybe just 30 seconds. And then notice if I once I click finish, the message will instantly appear on the hardware, on the myViewBoard. Okay. Now we can stop showing the message. We can try clicking stop broadcasting. But let's see, for example, I'm a teacher, and if I'm a teacher, what I can do is I can just click the X mark uh, at the top. Or yeah. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, so if I'm a teacher, I can just click the X mark and the message goes away. Now let's try doing multimedia broadcasting. So to do multimedia, oh, by the way, multimedia broadcasting is using images or videos and broadcasting them to all your selected My View boards. So to do multimedia broadcasting, okay, let's adjust the sound and video first. Okay, so to do multimedia broadcasting, we go to broadcasting, we select multimedia. Usually, if you have a files already prepared, you can just click choose media repository. But as you can see, I don't have anything right now. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna search for an image that we can broadcast here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna search for a thank you image that we can broadcast. So let's search for thank you first. Then let's move to images. Now I'm not searching for like a generic thank you message. I want to search for an image that has a transparent background. So this would demonstrate that my viewboard broadcast supports images with transparent backgrounds. So let's look for transparent background. So usually Google Images is like a good tool for searching for images with transparent backgrounds. But usually if I see something with a checkbox spot pattern like this, it doesn't have a transparent background. The checkbox pattern is like part of the image itself. So probably a good thing to do is to go to the site itself and see if there's a download button that we can click. Let's just close this. Okay, let's look for another one. Okay, so let's try downloading this one. Download, if I click download here, it should give me the actual image with a transparent background. So now that we have downloaded that, okay, so now it's done downloading. We can just close this Windows. Okay, and let's go back to my viewboard device management. So now that we have our image, we can now broadcast our image here. So click multimedia. Okay, and then I'm just gonna drag and drop the image here. Okay, so after I drag and drop the image, uh, its name should be visible. Okay, so now its name is visible here, and after that, I just need to click finish. Okay, so see that the image instantly appears under my viewboard. Note that when broadcasting multimedia, videos are also supported, so you can use videos. Okay, so now let's go to emergency broadcast. For emergency broadcast, this is kind of special. So I'm just gonna use the message, this is an emergency broadcast, and let's see what happens once I click finish. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to like flash red. Note that once the emergency broadcast is active, it does emit a sound. Even if I turn the screen on, you can still hear the sound. Okay, so probably for this one, I'll just do a restart. And also, it's a good way to demonstrate that I can restart the device using my viewboard device management. So just a recap of everything that we've seen so far. We can use my viewboard device management to adjust the sound, to change the input source, to lock or unlock our screen. We've turned the screen on and off. And so far, our latest one that we've tried is we did a restart. Okay, so let's just wait for the My Viewboard to register itself as online. I probably need to do a refresh because currently the status is still okay. Okay, so it probably needs some time to update its status to online. Okay, so now it's online. Let's move on to the next feature. Another feature that you can do is you can actually use this to update the firmware, but currently it's not supported by this model, so we can't put any values here. Okay, so another thing that the next feature that I'd like to discuss is that we can actually install apps. But first, let's unselect this and click apps so we can see the error message. So if nothing is installed and I click apps, you get the error message. So if I click this one, actually let's just click the entry so that we can see what we can do. We can change the name of the device. So for this sample, I'm just gonna call this test office. Okay, and then I'm just gonna click the checkbox, check mark over there. The on means that this device is online. So for the group one, currently this is not part of any group. I'm gonna add it to a group later. Then let's go to apps and OS. This screen actually shows you that you can install and uninstall apps. Unfortunately, that part of the screen is kind of hidden. Okay, so if I click install, you can see, unfortunately, I do not have any apps uploaded right now. So probably let's go to apps. So back to, okay. Okay, as you can see, these are the apps that are installed in the machine. I can actually do uninstall, but yeah, maybe later. Let's go to apps. As you can see, since I don't have any apps installed, it's empty. But if I go to media, you will see the media file that I uploaded earlier. So it's still here. So okay, so back to apps. What we can do right now is that I can add an app that I downloaded earlier. I have an app for Team Viewer. Unfortunately, it has a very large file size. So I can try uploading that. Okay, and then I click add. Okay, so once the app is uploaded here, uh, then you have the option to push this app to all your managed devices. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this is a large file, so I probably would need to cancel this installation. Okay, so let's go back to all devices. So, okay, then let's wait for this to refresh, or let's just refresh this ourselves. Okay, so the next thing, so currently, I don't think our devices are part of any groups. Groups are helpful because they help us manage all our devices. For example, I can click star here. Yep. So once that's started, I just need to go to the yeah, start entry here, and that it will show me all the devices that I have starred. Okay. Okay. Then let's create a new group. Let's create a new group. So if you go to groups, then you click add a new group. It will ask you to put a group name. I'll just use meeting room. And after this, let's just click create a group. Okay. Now, if you were listening to what Tiffany said earlier, to add test office to this group, I just need to click this pencil icon here, then meeting rooms, and click add. I click finish. Oh, wait, I can add a group here too. So I can create a group here. Okay, let's click finish. Okay, so I think the only thing that's missing now is I need to show you how to install an app. So if I click install an app, okay, since I don't have any apps installed, let's just do the uninstall an app. So to do that, I need to click an app installed and then click uninstall an app. So after I click this button, a new pop-up should appear and it should show me all the apps installed. Oh, no, no, okay. No, I don't want to uninstall anything right now, so I'm gonna cancel this. Okay, so let's go back to all devices because I think that's all I have for now. Okay, so just to do a quick recap of what we have discussed, you can use my viewboard device management to first add, organize, and manage your my viewboard installations. Second, you can send a broadcast message to all my viewboards or just selected my viewboard installations. Third, you can change sources. You can restart or shut down your manage my viewboards remotely. Fourth, install and uninstall apps on manage my viewboards. Now, my viewboard device management is very useful, especially if you're an admin of a large school, because like it really previously from what I've heard, admins, if you're an admin and you manage a very large number of my viewboard, sometimes you need to go to um, every classroom that has a my viewboard and check if it's on, or if it's updated, or like uh, you need to change the source or something. At least using my viewer device management, you can do everything remotely. You don't need to go into each classroom just to check up on the my view board. Okay. Okay. So what's up for next session? For next session, we're gonna be discussing my viewboard box. Okay. If you watched our last live stream, you know that we've discussed my viewer box in in passing. So we did not really dive into the advanced features of my viewer box. My viewer box offers more than just being a hardware that supports display. It can do a lot more, and that is something that we will be discussing for the next session. Okay, so tune in next session to learn more about my viewboard box. And with that, that's all the time we have right now. So thank you everyone for watching. See you again next stream. Thank you. Bye.